It is time for you to go all in. It is time for you to transform into who you were divinely created to be. It is time for you to become the woman or man that God created you to be. It is time out for playing. It is time out for you putting your focus towards things that don't belong in your life, things that take away your attention from focusing on yourself, things that distract you from your growth, from your elevation, the things that keep you in a cycle. It's time to change. It's time to grow. It's time to elevate. You've wasted enough time. You've wasted enough time playing games, putting your attention on other people that don't even add value to your life, chasing people, chasing things. No, it's time for you to do the inner work. It's time for you to go all in, full force, 100%. You can't play no more. There's no playtime. We don't have playtime right now. If you're in a space where you are not happy with where you are in life, you have to do something about it. No one's going to do anything. No one's going to come and rescue you. Nothing is going to just fall out of the sky in your lap unless you go after it. You have to want change. You have to want to go 100% all in, or else things will never change for you. Things will never get better for you. You have been in a space where you're just tired. You're tired of doing the same thing over and over again. You want something different. You want a better lifestyle. You're looking at, you're scrolling on social media and seeing all these other people, and you're comparing your life. And you've gotten to the point where you're just like, oh, I want to do something different, but you're afraid to step out. You're afraid to trust in God. You're afraid to go all in and say, God, I trust you. I'm going to include you in everything that I do, and I'm going to become something greater. You're afraid to leave your old life behind. You're afraid to be somebody that you've never even seen, that you've never been before. You're afraid to write the vision and make it plain. Like, you literally have to go all in if you want something different. There's no tiptoeing around it. There's no playing around it. You might ask, how will going all in benefit me? How will going all in help me to become somebody completely different? I'm going to give you 5 ways that you will benefit from going all in as you transform into the person that you were created to be. Clarity of purpose. You might not know where you're going in life. You might not know what your purpose is in life. You might not even have a clear vision on where you want to be in life, what you want to do in life. You're probably just working dead-end jobs, working 9-to-5 jobs, probably living paycheck to paycheck. You probably want to go on vacation. You want to do things like extra things outside of work, but you never have time for it, or you never have the money for it. You are just lacking a sense of direction in life. What going all in does is it forces you to focus on your goals and what you actually love to do and like to do in life. And it gives you a sense of purpose and direction in life. Once you can really sit down and get focused on you and what it is that you truly like to do, and you start doing the work on yourself, and you start to see or think about what it is that you truly like to do, you start to gain clarity on what it is that your purpose is in life. I like to help people. I like giving people advice. I like to help people through their problems. That's something that I love to do. Always love to do that. And the more I do it, the better I get at it. That's my purpose in life, is to help other people. I've always wanted to help other people by just talking to them. And this is what I'm doing right now in this video. This is my purpose. This is a gift. This is a gift from God. And this is something that the enemy want to take away from me. All my life was my voice. But I'm here to tell you, the thing that you struggle with, the thing that you were maybe teased about, the thing that you probably dislike the most about yourself, that's probably going to be the part of you that is used for your purpose. So going all in is going to give you a clarity of your purpose. It's going to help you to find your purpose in life and what it is that you actually love to do. Number 2, maximum effort. Going all in pushes you, like literally forces you to give your best. You don't show up half-heartedly. Like you don't show up halfway, half doing things. No, it pushes you to give your maximum effort, to give your all when you go all in. And in doing this, you're going to unlock all types of hidden potential, and it's also going to foster personal growth as well. It's going to help you to grow and become the best version of yourself. You're going to start to learn new things about yourself that you never even thought of, that you never even knew before. You're going to be able to just show up as your best self in every single thing that you do. When you decide to go all in, you have to make the conscious decision to go full force, to go all in. Okay, if you don't make that choice, if you're still like wavering or like on the fence about it, you're like, I'm scared, I do want to do it, but like if you're making excuses and justifying why you can't do it, you'll never do it. Whereas if you say, I'm gonna do this, I have faith that I'm going to be able to do this, that I'm going to get through this thing, and I'm going to push, I'm going to give my absolute best, and I'm going to become successful at it. When you have that type of attitude, you could get through anything. You could get through every single aspect of your life when you have that type of attitude. So going all in allows you to give maximum effort and show up as your best self and give your absolute best every single time. Number 3 is resilience. When you commit, when you make the conscious decision to go all in, you build that resilience to any kind of setbacks that may happen, any kind of failures, and you learn from them and you come back stronger. You don't allow a failure or a mistake or a setback to just discourage you all the way and you just say, okay, I give up. No, you don't allow that to happen. If there's a setback, you learn from it, you grow from it, and you come back 10 times harder. When you're going all in, you have to have tough skin. You have to develop a sense of tough skin and be able to come back stronger. You can't let things defeat you. You may have been through tough situations in life that other people, they may go through and they probably can't take it. Things that people unalive themselves over. Things that people might stay down. Like people go through tough situations like toxic relationships and they stay down and they're bitter for the rest of their lives. Those are the people that allow those setbacks and those failures or mistakes or whatever to overcome them, overtake them. Like they allow those things to defeat them. And so now they're walking around playing the victim and pointing the fingers at everybody else instead of looking within themselves. Hey, what can I change about myself? What am I learning from this situation? What did I learn from this setback? Those are the type of questions that we have to ask ourselves in order to build that momentum and resilience. If you're not a resilient person, that's something that you need to work on. But going all in and making that conscious decision to go like full force after your dreams, it's going to help you to build that resilience because you're going to be like, okay, I made this decision. I don't have no other choice. It's going to make you stronger, like forcefully make you stronger. Number 4 is heightened focus. Going out in sharpens your focus. It's like you're focused. You're like honed in on this thing that you're focused on the thing that you really want to do. When you go all in and you make that decision, you're hyper focused on the thing that you want in order to grow, in order to get your desired result. Regardless of the distractions, it basically eliminates distraction because your eyes is on that thing. Kind of like an eagle, when they spot their prey, they're not distracted by anything outside of them. They see their prey and they gonna focus on that thing and they going to get their prey. Okay? And we are eagles. All right? We are eagles. Right, we fly above the storm. We rise above the storm. An eagle uses the storm to go higher. He uses the wind from the storm to go higher. With your focus being so sharp, you're going to be able to get to your desired destination, your desired outcome, just by focusing, regardless of the distractions that's outside of you. You don't let anything distract you because you know what it is that you want your outcome to be. You know what it is that you actually want. And you're not scared to go after it. You're not afraid of what might come, what might happen in the process of you going after that thing because you're focused. So focus. It heightens your focus. And I can attest to this because I've been so focused on what it is that I'm doing now. and I don't let distractions, pull me off track, because I realized that I've been pulled off track my entire adult life. I've been pulled from the direction that God wants me to go in my entire adult life, and I've been distracted by the things outside of me. I've been distracted by, toxic situations, toxic relationships, doing things that I know takes my focus away. Those are the things that I was doing, and I wasn't aware of those things. I wasn't aware that I was being distracted until I really started building my relationship with God and self-developing. I started self-developing, and I noticed, okay, I was distracted then. I was distracted, and the thing that God actually wanted me to focus on, I would always fall for the traps because I was so gullible and naive, and I wasn't actually doing the work. I didn't go all in. When I finally decided to go all in, when I made it the conscious decision to go all in, that's when I started to not let distractions pull me away from my purpose, pull me away from what it is that I desire, my destiny, basically. So get focused. Sharpen your focus on whatever it is that you want to go after. You want to go all in, and you want your transformation. You want to become somebody new. You have to really get focused on it. So I want you to understand that this is all a process, and this is not something that's just going to come easy. It's not going to just happen all overnight. So know that no matter what's going on outside of you, you can do it. Number 5 is increased confidence. Fully committing to your goals is going to build your confidence, because you start to witness your capabilities and your accomplishments through your effort, like through your full force effort, the effort that you put in, and you're like, oh my goodness, I put all this effort in, and now I'm accomplishing these things, and this is what I'm capable of. You start to get that confidence. That confidence starts to rise. It starts to build, and you're just like, oh, I can do this. I don't doubt myself. Like, the more that you do this, the more that you go like full force and go all in, like, you can trust yourself more, and that you can do this thing. Whatever you like, if you're taking a risk that you've never taken before, you're gonna be like, oh, I can do this. Oh, this is easy. You're gonna be so confident that you can do this thing because you have accomplished so much before, so much in the past, from just going all in and putting all your effort towards that thing. I noticed this recently. I recently hit a few milestones. Before I hit those milestones, I was very discouraged. I was very, it's like I was doubting myself because of the limiting beliefs that I was struggling with in my mind. And I also want you to understand that becoming a new person is it's not just gonna happen overnight. You're not just gonna be this new person and you're just not thinking the same no more. No, those beliefs that you were conditioned throughout your entire life, that you've been conditioned to believe and think, are still gonna be there, and they're gonna want to pull you back from going after this new life. The human mind loves comfort, so it's gonna want to pull you back to what you were comfortable with before. So that's why you have to be consistent with going all in. You have to make that conscious decision every single day, because there are going to be times when you wake up, you're not going to want to make that decision. Your mind is going to be telling you, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you ain't worthy of this. Oh, you can't have this. That is your old mindset trying to pull you back. Mel Robbins, I listened to one of her podcasts the other day, and she was talking about how she was at a hotel, and this lady was just blabbing off at the mouth. And she said one way that she chose to stay calm in that situation was she was thinking of a snow globe. She was thinking of a little character yelling in her voice inside of a snow globe, and the little snow was all of her negative energy. So think of that negative voice in your head as a little person in a snow globe, with the snow being all of their little negative energy. And just look at it and laugh. Think about it. Just imagine it in your head and just laugh at it. Okay? And you have to speak the opposite over yourself. You have to affirm the opposite. You have to, give yourself these daily affirmations to get through this stuff, because you're pretty much reprogramming yourself. This is a whole reprogramming of the mind. And my favorite scripture in the Bible, Romans 12:2, says, do not be conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. The way that you transform is by having your mind be renewed every single day. How do we renew our minds? With the word of God, with new knowledge. We have to train our minds to to seek out new knowledge, to learn new knowledge, and we have to replay it over and over again, because how did we become who we are today? The false identity that we've been living our entire lives, how did we become that person? By the repetition of that knowledge, the repetition of hearing, the people that played a part in your life, that played a main role in your life as you were growing up. It was a repetition of that information. It was a repetition of that knowledge. So it programs you to be who you are. And now your soul is literally seeking out to be who you were created to be. And so that's why you have that desire to become a new person, to become someone different, because who you were created to be is literally trying to connect with you. But you right here, right now, today, have to make the conscious decision to take those steps to retraining your mind, to become someone new, to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You have to make that conscious decision. Like, it's not up to anybody else. It's not just going to fall in your lap. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to make the choice to make a change. If you don't make the choice to make the change, nothing changes at all. So you have to make that decision. I hope this video helped somebody. I hope it encouraged somebody. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Comment down below what it is that you're struggling with, and maybe I can make a video about it. Click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. I love y'all, and thank y'all so much for watching.